Well, I'm delighted to greet you tonight in three capacities. First, as the leader of Westminster Canterbury and Opus Select, we serve about 900 very special and loving and wonderful individuals, and we are a customer of this program too. People love the arts and love music. I'm also a board member of this organization, and I enjoy the board service greatly. I've read study after study that says that the power of human connection is so vital to joy and wellness. It is amazing. And the power of the arts is equally important. If you want to see something that will move you to tears, if you're not already crying after tonight, if you want to see something that will move you to tears, just Google the documentary Alive Inside about a man who just went around nursing homes and recorded the favorite playlists of residents and played them back or gave them an iPod Nano back in the day that was easy to operate. And the way in which music can awaken people and really bring joy to their lives. But the primary reason I'm before you tonight is that I am a devoted member of the John and Mary Wolfe fan club, two very special residents at Westminster Canterbury. I remember meeting John in particular one morning, parking the car at the top of our deck on our parking garage and just hitting it off with him as a brand new resident who came here from St. Michael's, Maryland, where my in-laws retired. And I grew up in Maryland, so we had a connection. And John and Mary have been active in our community deeply for several years now, just serving in many capacities. John is our president of our Residents Association, a trusted advisor. He's on our a resident member of our board committee governing our recent expansion. We turn to him a lot for advice. And Mary has been on our foundation board and been the instigator of a festival of trees to raise money. They have given back their whole lives, as you will learn and hear, some adopted children, leaders in a hospice movement on the eastern shore of Maryland, and they're just salt of the earth. One other thing I know about them is that they undertook in their 80s to take a puppy at Westminster Canterbury, a golden retriever, and train that puppy Q as a service dog for a service member. That takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort. And Q was adopted by the rest of the community as well. But anyway, salt of the earth, and I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jeff Wolfe. I am one of the sons of John and Mary Wolfe, who are obviously being honored tonight. I am really thrilled that I could at least be here this way. We really wanted to make our way down there for this event that you are at right now, and we're very sorry we couldn't be there. But in lieu of that, we wanted to send along just this video starring me talking about my parents. Really, I just wanted to say that, you know, it's such a fit for them to be involved with an organization like Tidewater Arts Outreach and the work that you do. You know, I'm really inspired by it. I think it's amazing that older adults are being prioritized to have, you know, arts enrichment in their life, being inspired by art, being stimulated by it, participating in art all the way through your life. I think that's a really good message to have right now for everybody. To start early and keep it going. And, you know, I just appreciate the ways that my parents have always taught me to give back and to volunteer, you know, where they live at Westminster Canterbury. I always joke they're like the prom king and queen. Like the moment they got in there, they were immediately on every board, you know, and just contributing in so many different ways. And it's really been a model for, you know, us growing up, my brother and I, you know, just kind of giving back in the ways that we can, participating in various civic, you know, ways that we do, volunteering and charitable work that we've certainly continued in our adult lives. And so thank you, Mom and Dad, for showing us the way there. Congratulations on this amazing honor. Thank you really quickly to Kate, And to Ashley, and for Roger, I'm really sorry I can't hear that song in person, but I know I'm going to hear it on the playback. So thanks again so much. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Well deserved. Love you very much, and see you soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Wolfe. I am the eldest son of John and Mary Wolfe, who you're honoring this evening. I deeply regret that I'm unable to attend this evening's festivities, but I thank you all for honoring my parents. They're just wonderful people. They will do anything. They will give the shirt off their backs just to try to help the community, and they do not expect any kind of praise or anything. They're just wonderful people. So, Mom and Dad, I'm sorry that we can't come, but I hope you all have fun enjoying this wonderful evening, and I love you both.
Very nice to meet you.
We've chit-chatted a little bit, and so you know my role in this get-together is to learn about your life, put enough pieces together to where I can create a song. So kind of fill me in a little bit. What's your story?
I grew up in a small town in Clinton, Iowa, and it was a fun place because you could get anywhere in town on your bicycle. You could get in trouble in any place in town on your bicycle. I had a good growing up. I was into scouting. I loved the outdoors. Where Clinton is right on the Mississippi River, so we grew up doing a lot of fun things on the river.
Growing up, we lived waterfront Lake Minnetonka. I started racing sailboats at age 8. So it was nice that I found someone who liked water.
Y'all met in college.
We both met at Iowa State University in a bookstore.
We each went a day early.
And I walked her home, and that was the beginning of quite a relationship. By that summer, we were what they used to call pinned.
Sounds like y'all had great relationships and great role models.
Wonderful parents.
Take you in the right direction to be very similar to them, sounds like.
We both feel extremely lucky that we had very good home lives and good role models, as you say. And, they provided a good foundation.
Tell me about the school that you helped to create.
It's the Independence School in Newark, Delaware. It is pre-kindergarten through 8th grade.
At the time, there was a lot of turmoil associated with busing. We saw a need for a school that was a back-to-basic schools that would have strong parental involvement, that it would be less expensive than other private schools, so people of all means could be a participant in that.
And we're so proud of that now.
Well, you should be proud. So I got one more question I want to ask you. What is your favorite style of music?
Well, I'll have to say we are country and western fans.
There you go. Absolutely.
I just love the fact they tell a story.
I hope that when this song is done, I do you proud.
Oh, you will, we're sure.
Well, we just are delighted to get to know you as well.
Well, I look forward to seeing you again, and it's been great.
Thank you for doing this.
You know, I could go on and on about John and Mary. I think you've learned quite a bit just watching the videos. And everybody that's in this room is here for one reason, and that's to make a difference in people's lives. They've made a huge difference in many people's lives. And during the interview, I learned so much about them. The one thing that I picked up on the most was just their pure admiration for one another. So instead of trying to write a song about all your achievements, I wrote it for y'all. She grew up by the lakes out on the water. She learned to sail the waves at an early age. He grew up as a scout in South Dakota, and he learned to swim the water just the same. A few years down the road, they met in college, trying to make a difference in their lives. They finally got the chance to be together, and not long after that she was his bride. 'Cause when you find the right one, you know it. And when you hold the right one, you feel it. There ain't nothing you can't do together. You sail right through that stormy weather and hold each other close along the way. And you make a difference. You make a difference. They listened to the things their parents taught them, excelled in everything that came their way. But life can make you change all your directions, but they still made a difference every day. They always dreamed of higher education to help a lot of kids along their way. They built a school with heart and soul to be one of the finest schools that's still around today. 'Cause when you find the right one, you know it. And when you hold the right one, you feel it. There ain't nothing you can't do together. You sail right through that stormy weather and hold each other close along the way. And you make a difference. So they sailed straight through that surf and sand and found their little promised land, a place where they could turn old and gray. And they made a difference. They made a difference. Because when you find the right one, you know it. And when you hold the right one, you feel it. There ain't nothing you can't do together. You sail right through that stormy weather and hold each other close along the way. And you make a difference. You make a difference. They made a difference. Thank you so much. Thank you, you two.